All right, let's jump right in. Today, we're cutting through all the noise to give you a real, practical roadmap for making money online. Whether you're just looking for a side hustle or you're dreaming of a full blown digital career, think of this as your game plan for 2026 and beyond.
This quote just hits the nail on the head, doesn't it? The old rule book for how we work is basically being thrown out the window. We've got digital tools, remote work culture, and, of course, the big one, artificial intelligence. This isn't just some passing trend. Figuring out how to build a flexible online income is becoming a must-have skill for your financial future.
And look, this isn't some niche thing only a few people are doing. A recent survey found that almost 40% of adults in the US have a side hustle now. And for over half of them, it's not just for fun money, it's what they need to actually afford their life with costs going up. This is just the new reality.
And that right there is the million-dollar question. You hear about freelancing, digital products, AI consulting. All these things are flying around, and it's so easy to just get overwhelmed and do nothing. So the whole point of this explainer is to swap that confusion for a clear, simple strategy you can actually use.
Okay, so let's start with the biggest game changer out there, AI. Now, it's really easy to see AI as a threat, something that's going to take jobs. But honestly, that's the wrong way to look at it. You should think of it as the most powerful toolkit a single person has ever been handed. Seriously, it's opening doors to things that were pure sci-fi just a couple of years ago. Let me give you a real-world example. Before AI, a freelance writer might spend a whole day researching and writing just one article. But now, using AI as a kind of creative partner, they can brainstorm ideas, research way faster, and get a solid first draft down in no time. One person we looked at said they can now handle 8 articles a week instead of 4, literally doubling their income without doubling the burnout. That is what we call leverage. I love this analogy because it's so perfect. Back in the gold rush, the people who consistently got rich weren't the ones digging for gold. It was the folks selling the pickaxes and shovels. Well, AI is our pickaxe and shovel for this new digital era. It gives anyone the power to build and create things at a scale that used to require a whole team of people. And hey, don't just take my word for it. The numbers completely back this up. A huge recent survey found that something like 90% of creators who use AI have seen their monthly income go up. And we're not talking about a few extra bucks. We're talking about boosts of over 35%. This isn't a theory. It's happening right now. So you might be asking, okay, where are the actual opportunities? Well, businesses are scrambling to hire people for these brand new AI-focused roles. There's a massive demand for writers and artists who use AI, for prompt engineers who know how to talk to these models, for consultants who can build custom chatbots. These are high-paying careers that didn't even exist a short time ago. Okay, so we've established that AI is our ultimate toolkit. Now let's figure out how to actually use it. We're going to break down the 3 fundamental ways to make money online. This simple framework is designed to cut through all the chaos and just give you a clear map to follow. Our map has 3 main routes. First, you can sell your services. That's basically trading your skills for money. Second, you can create and sell products. These are assets you build once and can sell over and over. And third, you can build an audience where you make money from your influence and the trust you've built. Let's dig into each one. Let's start with path number 1. Selling your time. This is the most direct way to start earning online, period. You take a skill you already have and you offer it as a service to someone who needs it. The best part? It's the fastest way to get cash flowing, which you can then use to fuel your other ideas down the line. And the examples here are endless, really. You could be a freelance writer using AI to write faster. You could be an online tutor, a social media manager using cool new automation tools, or even a virtual assistant who blends that personal human touch with AI-powered efficiency. The barrier to entry here is super low, and you can get paid pretty quickly. Now for path 2, selling products. This is where you start building things that can scale. So instead of trading your hours for dollars, you put in the time up front to create something that can sell while you sleep. This is how you take the money you made from your services and start turning it into passive, or at least semi-passive income. So what kind of products are we talking about? Well, think about low-cost digital goods like Notion templates, ebooks, or packs of high-quality AI prompts. You could also build an online course to teach what you know. And for those who are a bit more tech-savvy, there are amazing no-code tools that let you build and sell your own simple software. It's a model they call Micro-SaaS. And finally, path 3, which really ties the other two together, selling your influence. This is all about building a community.
You pick a topic you're passionate about, create great content, and attract a group of people who trust you. Then you can monetize that attention and trust. You'll often see this path running alongside the other two. This is the world of affiliate marketing, brand sponsorships, that kind of thing. It's also where you find podcasters and YouTubers, and now there are even new spins on it, like those popular faceless YouTube channels. A paid newsletter is actually the perfect example of how these paths come together. It's a digital product that you sell directly to your loyal audience. So there you have it, our three paths: services, products, and audience. But just having the map isn't enough. The real magic happens when you figure out which path, or maybe what combination of paths, is the right fit for you. And this is honestly the most important question you can ask yourself. The best side hustle isn't just about making money, it's about finding something that aligns with your passions, something that people actually need, and, crucially, something that fits into your life without totally burning you out. So, how do we find that sweet spot? We can use this really simple tool I like to call the niche finder matrix. You're basically looking for where three circles overlap. First, your passion and skills. What do you love and what are you good at? Second, market demand. Are people out there actually looking for this? And third, profit potential. Are they willing to pay for it? So, for example, you love vintage sci-fi, that's a passion. And you're a decent graphic designer, that's a skill. You check on Etsy and see people are searching for custom sci-fi art and they're buying it. Boom, that's your niche. And here's a pro tip, stolen straight from the startup world. Always try to sell it before you build it. Don't spend 6 months creating an online course. Instead, put up a simple web page that describes the course and ask people to pre-order it at a discount. Seriously, getting just 10 people to pay you for something that doesn't even exist yet is more proof that you have a good idea than most entrepreneurs ever get. Okay, so you've got an idea and you've even validated it. Now it's time to launch, but we're going to do it smartly. The goal here is to build momentum without crashing and burning. This last section is your simple, actionable plan for the first month. Here's a 4-step plan. It's super simple. First, pick something that fits your real life. Be brutally honest with yourself about how much time you actually have. Second, start ridiculously small. Sell one single template or land one single client before you try to build a massive empire. Third, use tools like AI to automate the boring, repetitive stuff. And finally, track your progress. Not just how much money you're making, but how much energy it's taking from you. And that brings us to what might be the most important rule of all. Just remember this quote: burnout rates are already through the roof in our regular jobs. Your side hustle has to be sustainable. It's meant to add to your life, not become a second soul-crushing job. Set boundaries, focus on the parts that give you energy, and build rest into your plan from day one. So I'll leave you with this final thought to chew on. As AI gets better and better at doing all the routine stuff, our greatest value as humans shifts to the things that make us, well, human. Our creativity, our empathy, our ability to build communities. So in this new economy, the big question isn't just how can I make money? It's what uniquely human skill am I going to share with the world?